Hello everybody, Galarian Sangvi here, and welcome to the next episode. We're gonna face the sisters. Now I tried to look up Zelda Dungeons Playthrough to see if he ever said the name of the two. He never did. So I don't know how to properly pronounce their names. So yeah, so I don't know what to call them. Or at least by proper pronunciation. So yeah, I may skip over their names. I do know they somehow come back in Majora's Mask. I'll see if he says their names in Majora's Mask, but yeah. So you'll come in here, you'll see they're nowhere in the room. Go to the middle of the floor. Look at that stupid kid. He came on his own to offer himself as a sacrifice to the great Ganondorf. With my flame, I will burn him to the bone! With my frost, I will freeze him to his soul! The Sorcerer's Sisters! Twin Rova! So, that new shiny mirror shield we got is gonna come into some use. Try to pay attention to the sisters' position. Okay, I can hear one of them revving up. Okay, that didn't work as well as I... Why am I getting hurt? Why am I getting hurt? I blocked that. Why did the area effect happen? But yeah, pay attention to what the sisters are doing. If you hear one of them revving up their magic, try to hit the other with the opposite element. You have to hit the other with the opposite element. So if you reflect the ice sister, you have to bounce the ice into the fire sister. If you reflect the fire sister, you have to reflect it back into the ice sister. Like so. This is the only way you can damage them. So try and keep your eyes on both of them. Try to get them both on screen if at all possible. When you see one of them revving up, get into position and lock onto the other sister. I do kind of like this stun animation. You think they would get the idea, hey, let's not do this attack anymore because he has something that can reflect our spells back at each other. Ooh, okay. You may not always get the sisters because they may be in very awkward spots. Based on your current position. You can also try and manually aim it if you feel like C targeting ain't gonna be very reliable. Like right here. Ooh, I just barely got her. I forget how many times you have to hit him with the corresponding element. So yeah, this fight may take a little bit because of the sisters, how awkward their positioning can be. And sometimes they just like to take their time when using their attacks. Okay, you're revving up. Got her! When you do enough damage, okay, let's get serious now, Cupcake. Okay, Konomi. Cupcake and Konomi, double dynamic attack! I tried, and I think I butchered the names. But yeah, this is the true form of Twin Rova. Now the fight has changed entirely. She will cast either fire or ice. Hold your shield up and make sure and get the first element. At that point, make sure you're only grabbing that element. So if you get ice, make sure you grab ice the next time. At this point, if you have ice, but you take in fire, the element will discharge and hurt you. But if you charge up, get free, be the same element, and charge up, you can hurt her. This will down her to the floor, so that way you can start damaging her. Do as much damage as you can while she's on the ground. Just remember, if you get fire first or ice first, do not grab the opposite element. Otherwise, it will discharge and explode in your face. So at this point, pay attention to which attack she's doing. Which in this case, she does fire again. So if she does fire one more time, I can attack her. This portion of the fight can take a while, depending on how unreliable she can be. Wow, you're being very cooperative today, Twin Rover. Oh! Or I could be an idiot. I'm gonna miss out on my chance to attack her, because I jumped attack a little too early. Alright, let's start charging up. And in case you're wondering, the magic attack does not hurt her, it just stuns her. Wow, you're being really cooperative today, Twin Rover. Usually she isn't this cooperative, especially after you deal a decent amount of damage to her. Wow, you're being super cooperative. Okay, wait until I am over the pit a little bit before I do the jump attack. Slash away. Okay, I think one more round of attacks should finish her off. Now, are you going to be cooperative like you were before, or are you going to actually try and mix it up? Oh, and another thing I should warn you. Try not to hold on to the element for too long, because if you hold on to it for too long, it will explode in your face. There we go. That's what you just got to be aware of. She'll try to fake you out and try to use the element you do not currently need. Okay, you gonna use ice again? Thank you. I have to say, this is a very cool addition to the mirror shield, since it's only for this fight. Still, it's a really cool use of the shield. Shoot! What a fresh kid! This time, we'll get serious, right, Cockatate? What? Hey, Kagome, what is that above your head? I don't know, but you have one on over your head too, Cockatate. But I'm only 400 years old! And I'm only just 380 years old! We're twins, don't try to lie about your age! You're just gone senile. Who are you calling me senile? Is that how you treat— Okay, this is going too fast for me. How heartless you are. How can you be so ungrateful? You heartless. We will come back to haunt you. And as the end of Twin Rover, I love that at the end of the fight, the two of them argue with each other. The heart container. Now that I think about it, were they Gerudos? Like, do Gerudos live long lifespans? Because I'm impressed if they actually lived 400 years old. Actually, no, Gerudos had to must have long lifespans because of Breath of the Wild. Anyway, let's go and see whoever the sage of this temple is. Kid, let me thank you. Looks like the little kid has become in the past 7 years. Blah! The kid has become in the past 7 years a complete swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by the old witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that the person like me could turn out to be the Sage of Spirit? And now I'm going to fight them as one of the 6 sages. I'm gonna pay them back for what they did to me. Kid. No. Link, the hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made back then, I'll give you this medallion. Take it. We got the Spirit Medallion. Nabooru awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. If only I knew you would become such a handsome man. Whoops, didn't mean to hit that yet. I should have kept the promise I made back then.